Oh, that's right, everyone. Waterlogged is out now. Here I was thinking that I was going to have a wintry, lunacy, fool-around type of day. But if I also find the waterlogged biome, we might have some fun there, too. But the plan for right now is to walk out of this biome with about everything I could possibly get. And my gosh, everything that's bloody in this biome is already on screen within the first 30 freaking seconds. Oh, depth worms again? Son of a gun. For whatever reason, I'm getting my butt pushed in right now in the first, minute of this. I'm walking into fights that I shouldn't be walking into. I'm just having fun in the biome. Oh, but fine. We got depth worms. Fine. Shouldn't be a problem. In fact, I'll probably actually just get them on the mushrooms. Mushrooms should be able to do a fine job against them. That is, if the stupid worms can ever catch them. This guy's just strolling through his own domain, and the worms can't catch him. Oh my gosh, this is really funny to watch. But yes, with them out of the way, we can just chill and talk about the biome, right? Right. Let's talk bulbous lightbugs. Why did you have to fly over that way? Bulbous lightbugs spawn from light flowers in this joint, because the light flowers in this joint aren't actually light flowers. So if you pick them, fine. Sometimes they just come out of their light flowers and just float around just like this. And if you capture one and others are nearby, they're just gonna kind of float around you. Up to 3 of them will. And they'll do this forever, just as long as the bulbous lightbug remains in your inventory, which is fantastic. By the way, did I just somehow lose my dudes? Yep, that happens sometimes too when they become flowers when they're nearby. And they're absolutely amazing light sources. Absolutely bloody amazing. I don't think I have ever seen a mush gnome fall asleep. That is very terrifying. Seriously, these guys are amazing. Watch, I'm just gonna be walking right into the bloody thing, and I kind of forgot that I'm totally insane right now, but that's a-okay. And these guys will just follow you. They'll just circle around you indefinitely as long as one of these guys survives. Oh, they're so bloody awesome. But since it's winter, I should probably have a thermal stone. The problem? I didn't have any flints. But how about these, everybody? Mush trees. Yeah, these mush trees can kind of be a little bit of a pain to deal with because of those lunar spores. You don't have to do what I'm doing either. You can get multiple swings, but you see the lunar spores, when you get close to them, they just killed one of my bugs. When you get close to them, these lunar spores shake, and then after a second, they pretty much blow up. They deal pretty decent damage, actually. They deal what, like 10 damage? Yeah, they deal 10 damage each. That ain't nothing. But if we get more of these, chop, good. We get ourselves some moon shrooms, new mushrooms, which unfortunately we still cannot actually plant up above, which I find really strange. But when they're cooked, they help us with the grogginess, and then when we eat them raw, then they actually, here, I got some up here, they make us a little groggy. See, when they're cooked, not groggy. When they're uncooked, groggy. Now, that doesn't sound too great, but trust me, it's actually really situationally helpful against Bearger and other things like Gestalt on a Lunar Island, Gestalt down here too. Absolutely fantastic. Also, these Wintry oases are great for renewable moon glass that's not only on the Lunar Island. Fantastic. These things all have a chance to reform every full moon, so you're better just to mine everything you see and then come back during a full moon and see what you got. But yes, these mush gnomes, one of my favorite mobs in this game. They just roam around, they're pretty neutral, but when we hit them, they do this crazy old spin, and a bunch of lunar spores come out. But they're easy to dodge. They also tend to walk away from them, which is the whole thing, because they're extremely docile. Alright, kill, and then you just make sure the lunar spores all blow up. Beautiful. Now, these guys are not being super kind to me today. I'm losing all of my bulbous lightbugs here. They're supposed to drop, like, 2 living logs, but I'm really only getting 1. But these naked mole rat burrows, yeah, not too much in there. That's fine. Oh, but the earthquakes of the Lunar Grotto, everybody. Pretty unique. They drop down stone fruit. They drop down moon shards. They also drop down live carrots, which is pretty funny. Oh my flippin' gosh, they're still going at it. They're still going at it. And I told you the mush gnome would be doing work against them. Look at this. I mean, the mush gnome's going to absolutely die. But he's going to kill at least one of these, I think. Oh, and don't worry about our starving bulbous light bugs, everybody. Just do one of these. They're back up to snuff. Easy peasy. Gotta say, though, getting lucky with the naked mole bats. Got 5 of these nostrils. Not really getting lucky with the mush... Oh, my goodness. Speaking of, these guys tend to, they tend to spawn near rays, I've noticed. But okay, get out of here. I just lost my total train of thought. Thanks, freaking game. Oh yeah, I was talking about mush gnomes. Yeah, I'm not really getting too lucky with mush gnomes right now. Is it worth sticking down here for that long? Or should I bunk back home? But alright, so the problem with that, everyone, is that I have a choice. Go out this way and walk half a loop back to base, or try to get back home this way by telepoofing over there. The problem is, I would have to telepoof in the atrium, wouldn't I? And then telepoof back out. Yep, never mind. Completely talked myself out of that one. But before we go, I'm gonna make sure I don't just take the don't take the easy way out when it comes to the Lunar Island. I'm gonna get some moon shrooms so we can just counter the Gestalts that way, everyone. But hello, surface, and my golly, everybody, how long has it been? I know we dipped up here to spawn Bearger, but we have been down in the deep dark caves for a long time. Oh, but we're home, everybody, and now it's time to light it up. Hey, so, anybody remember where Chester is? Uh-oh, I seem to have misplaced his eye bone. And my gosh, everybody, I'm definitely gonna have to spend like an episode doing things in base. But hey, this is what we're working with right now. I like the bulbous light bugs flying around. That's cool, I like it. But yeah, for sure, I still have so many trees to clear. I have so many plots to make. I don't even have crock pots up yet. Oh my gosh. No, seriously, where's Chester, everybody? Does anyone remember? I know you can't talk to me right now, but please, if anybody remembers where he was when we last had him, I'd appreciate it. But okay, it's time, everybody. It's definitely time. We need to get our butts out of here. I'm gonna be setting sail from over there. I should probably deal with my hunger before we do that, though, if I'm honest. Well, I had no choice, everybody. I have to eat some of these just before I can get some food. And if you eat multiple of these, yeah, the game kind of... Oh my gosh, we saw regrowth happen right before our eyes, everyone. But we're off, folks, for real this time. And now we do got the speed on our side. Beautiful. So again, I'm going to the Lunar, hopefully. But if I happen upon the waterlogged, that would be great. I'm not sure if we will do most of the waterlog today. I'm kind of sticking to a theme here, if you haven't noticed. But it'd still be a great find for next week. Holy frickin' moly, I found it already. Okay. This must be the archipelago, right? This has gotta be the archipelago and not the actual thing. That was way closer than I thought. Wow. Okay. All right. We're off to the races, folks. Hello, Lunar. Okay, this is where we're going to be spending the rest of our day today, everybody. Boom, bada bang, hopping off. Beautiful. Oh, frick me already. You stupid frickin' moon glass pangles. Oh, wow, you hit from far, dude. What the flippin' world? Oh my gosh, and you're already sending hounds for Pete's sake? Well, we know what that means, everybody. Probably going to get some horror hounds, right? Right, so let's be prepared for that. Nope, no horror hounds, everybody. I even tanked them trying to get one too, just so I can bloody show you guys. But nope. Shame. But hello, Salamanders, and you might get one to follow you, by the way, if you got a thermal stone in your inventory. The Lunar Bath biome, beautiful, beautiful. We got ourselves stone fruit, we got ourselves Loon Trees. Oh boy. We're about to be busy for the rest of the video. But first things first, and it looks like the game gave me a really good set of fissures to work with too. Inviting formations. Let's get ourselves the celestial altar up and running. And my golly, the game was generous, because the other two are literally right next to each other and not even that far from the third. That's beautiful. Talk about a race against the clock, everybody. Come on, let's get this before frickin' nighttime. But Boom, bada bang. There it is, everybody. There it is. It's beautiful. And the creme de la creme, everybody, moon glass axes. Of course, I'll be coming out of here with some glass cutters too. Do not get me wrong, but love me some moon glass axes. Oh, but of course, how could I forget? Let's get ourselves some friends, folks. Some shattered friends. Beautiful. I got 3 of those guys on my team, but now I don't have to come all the way back here to get them anymore. But let's talk Loon Trees. Yes, everyone, one of the best trees in the bloody flippin' game, I have to say. Let me just chop this big one for us. Let's chop this big one. It's gonna be dropping, just wait and see, boom, bada bang, 4 flippin' logs. 4 logs. Just like that. But when you dig up the stump, that is 2 more logs. Oh my gosh, amazing. They also drop these guys, these moon moss dudes. They're pretty nice. You catch them, you can plant more trees, which I might want to do. Unfortunately, can't do much else with them because I can't adopt the moon moth pets because it's not freaking summer and I can't actually get any cactus flower yet. Yeah. That's a problem. No, Wavy. No, Wavy. Okay. Piss off, Wavy. You get rid of Wavy by walking to his face 3 times, then he won't bother you anymore. Oh my gosh, I didn't want him to do anything to my boat while I was away. But thankfully, with the new boat changes as well, he can't really do all that much, which is kind of a shame because I kind of really like Wavy Jones. But yeah, with boat changes, when it's off screen, it just stops nowadays. When before, when Wavy really messed with you, he would make your boat go away, and you'd never see the bloody nautical circle ever again. Oh, but the biggest prize. Stone fruit flippin' bushes, everyone. Amazing. I'm gonna just be digging them up. It's fast for me. Gosh, I really was wishing that I had some of those moon shrooms right now. Okay, but they have stages to them. These guys, they look cracked, right? That's because they are. So if you try to pick them, they kind of crumble. But that's actually a really wise thing to do because then they immediately go to the next stage and then they grow faster on you. These guys right here, though, these guys are not cracked, so we can pick them. Get ourselves some stone fruit, obviously, and the reason why it's so good is because inside of these things is actually ripe stone fruit and sometimes some rock and sometimes another thing to help plant more of these, but they don't spoil unless you open up the fruit yourself. Oh my gosh, it's like the superfood of all superfoods. My golly, everybody, it's hard to see Gestalt when it's freaking winter and you're fully enlightened. But yeah, these carrots, they're not actually carrots, everybody. They're carrots. But if you ever want to just get them immediately, you can always just dig them and you can stun them. You can stun them and then you can pick them up, or you can attack them and just attack them. And of course, to give you leafy meat, which nowadays is actually really flipping good. Oh, the lunar beaches, everybody. Appropriate for what we just talked about yesterday because of these things. Anemones. I am really annoyed that I don't have Chester right now. But anemones, everybody, they're natural teeth traps, and they actually deal a lot of flipping damage, so hopefully you're good at dodging a little bit, and as you can see, we can dig them up for transplanting. Beautiful. And they might be useful in a couple automatic farms down the line. But probably the biggest thing on the lunar beaches, everybody, has got to be the kelp. The bulk kelp stalks and, of course, the kelp fronds themselves. We can uproot thingamadoogs nowadays. Ow! See what I mean? That's 60 frickin' damage right there. Ouch. We can uproot kelp on the water nowadays, but that's really involved and requires the freaking Crab King for Pete's sake. So finding the lunar beaches and the lunar archipelago, amazing for any kelp farming. Oh, and the bath bomb set piece, everybody. There's one on every single island, no matter what. It's just to show you the potential, of course. Bath bombing hot springs, folks. Bath bombing hot springs. Is there one nearby that I can show you? Question mark. You can make your own bath bombs at the Celestial Altar, but you just toss one into one of these hot springs, everybody. And who's ever owning that hot spring at some time, because yes, these salamanders like to fight over territory, and they're about to do it right bloody now. Whoever wins is going to take this over. Ow, they'll chill by it for a little bit, and they'll actually transform. So this guy won. Cool. I love salamanders. They have a really cool mechanic to them. So this guy will probably want to stay by the heat as much as he can, and then he's going to transform into a different type of salamander that actually produces dragon fruit, which is really neat. And bombed hot springs come a full moon will become what we just saw before, and we can mine it for stuff, sometimes even gems, and it actually does throw off light and heat, so use that to your advantage. Oh, but there we go. We actually just transformed, and you can see he has a different face now. Yep, if I wasn't totally enlightened, he'd be all red. And then if you try to kill him, man, I am so bad at kiting salamanders. I'm so freaking bad at it. Okay, if you try to kill them, he's going to have a fire attack. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Boom, he has this fire attack. That will set you on fire, by the way. Their range is unbelievable. Their range is unfreaking believable. There's also one other guaranteed set piece on the Lunar Islands, and you're looking at it. It might not look like much, but trust me, it's a thing. It's a bunch of Loon Trees in a circle all around a moon glass axe. Every island has one, so keep an eye out. My golly, everybody, I'm actually gonna bloody do it. I'm just gonna make an entire science machine just so I can show you guys Lunar Lobsters. They are not as cool as regular lobsters, I gotta admit, because when they die, all they do is drop moon glass. I'm telling you that now because I'm not even sure if I'm gonna be able to catch this stupid thing. But folks, you get the picture. With glass cutters in the inventory, definitely way more than I bloody need, by the way. I'm thinking I'm gonna get all I can off this island, and we're gonna be calling it quits as we sail back home. Because I actually just realized today is also the last day of winter, which is very appropriate. We were talking about how I might need to spend the day cleaning base. Spring cleaning sounds pretty darn good to me. Folks, you actually joined me about a day and a half beyond spring because I decided one last go at the Lunar Archipelago was a good idea. And yes, it was. We have so much kelp to bring home, so much loot in general. My bloody gosh, and it's actually closer than I should probably just sail this really just home, right? Like, home is right near the edge. Yeah, I should just sail right home. Okay, well, that's exactly what I'm doing, folks. But what a flippin' day. Full of lunacy, indeed. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.